What's good, boys? Back with another trade recap for the 18th, or for you Western world people, probably be the 17th. But yeah, PM session caught two dubs. Pretty successful day. Wasn't the cleanest price action, but let's get right into it. So on NQ, we had this 3 o'clock high, and on ES, yeah, this 3 o'clock high right here. And then we had this 5 o'clock low um, after six a.m. for me. But pre-market it would have been this 8 o'clock low, and on NQ it was also this 8 o'clock low, and then this would have been our bias switch during six a.m. for me. Let's go down to the 5 minute. As we can see on ES, we wanted these highs more than we wanted these lows, so bullish. And similar situation, we wanted these highs up here. If we can just draw up from here is 140 points, and down there it's like 200 something. So we were bullish, and so we can see we had this fair value gap, and we had liquidity. That's pretty much it. And I just want to note that after six, we would have been bearish because this was the next draw on liquidity, this one right here. So yeah, we would have been bearish after 6 p.m. because that was the new draw on liquidity. And yeah, so go down to 1 minute. As we can see, we tap into this fair value gap, we get nothing, no inverse fair value gap, no break of structure. And then we end up coming down, sweeping out these lows, sweeping out the lows. We have a bearish fair value gap right there. We invalidate it, we inverse it. My stops are just below here. And I target 5 minute imbalance or liquidity, which would have been this inverse fair value gap, because these lows had been swept. These lows, I'm pretty sure, had also been swept by yeah, like 435. No, those highs hadn't been swept. But again, this is our inverse fair value gap that we're aiming for. So 2 hour trade for the first trade of the day, not bad. And we also had no tap back in, so that's my first TP, or my only TP. But yeah, pretty solid trade. Yeah, that's the inverse. 2 hour, really nice, just solid trade. And where are we? Next trade. See the 6 a.m. hit. So we're looking for shorts. We have this. Let me just delete that. We have this inverse fair value gap. We have liquidity, and yeah, 2 trades per day. So even though this would have been such a nice trade, I don't think I would have traded because we didn't find an entry before that. As we can see, we come into this inverse fair value gap, nothing. So yeah, and then we end up sweeping 5 minute liquidity. We end up breaking structure. We end up filling. equilibrium. We get a bearish close out. So I'm entering right there. We also have a breaker block that hadn't been hit, so my stops would have probably been at this body or even up here. And there was literally, if I remember, there was no 5 minute confluence. Yeah, except for these lows down here. So, yeah, debatable. If we go down to the 1 minute, we can see that these lows are pretty prominent. So yeah, tap in, stops above there, target this, and yeah, pretty good. Um, pretty good 2 trades. This trade could have debated it was a loss, because maybe I would have entered at this candlestick, but otherwise pretty solid trade. Yeah, 2R, 1.5R, 3.5R, not bad. Tomorrow is FOMC, so definitely not trying to trade through that, but we'll see how price action is. It's my first time trading on news, ever since I've switched from forex to futures, so we'll see how it is. Yeah, another good day. We keep progressing, keep trusting in the process. Let's go. See you boys later.